Hello and welcome. So here first we have the very very spacious bathroom, and then we have a shower with a window that can be believed, and then we have this very spacious queen size bed. This is probably bigger than our entire condo, right?
You're so mean with our condo.
And then here we have killer view. I mean, I give it like a B plus. It's great, but it's probably still like a B plus view.
How should I open this? This
There you
one?
Oh, this way, right here.
Ooh, so we have this extra. We're in Movin Peak, by the way, guys.
Alright, hi guys. So we are in day 4 out of day 5 on our getaway to Boracay. So honey, tell me, does it live up to the hype?
Well, I think it depends on, like what kind of energy you would want to experience when you get here in Boracay. So if you want a more laid back kind of experience, probably you would want to decide to stay in Station 1 where we currently stay. Wherein there are like private resort and you can just chill by the beach. Or if you would want an experience that, is more of like a nightlife and like a more energetic vibe, you're probably gonna want to stay in like Station 2 where the mall is, and a lot of like restaurants and bars are located. So
Yeah, with that being said, I mean, there's really not much happening there right now due to COVID and everything like that. But yeah, I think that it depends a lot on what your agenda is. But in terms of the resort, I mean, if you're kind of looking for like a place where you can just kind of chill and relax, the resort that we're staying at, Move and Pick, is actually a really good choice. I think a really good value for money. I mean, I think we're talking, 5 stars for between $100-$200 a night right now. And in terms of the private beach, I mean, it's a very clean beach, very walkable. The water's, incredibly clear. Pool area is very nice. Facilities are great. I mean, food isn't great, but then again, you don't really go to a resort for the food. But
yeah.
In terms of the value for money, like would I stay here again? And I think we talked about this earlier, hon. I think we would both stay here again if we had to.
Yeah, and people, I mean, I think this is like one of the hotels that actually you met, like, like you really get like the best service that you can get. Like we're beside Shangri-La, but Jack and I were like walking around the beach, and this place actually is a better beach side, like beach sand compared to Shangri-La. It's not stony, and plus like I just love how nice their staff are. Like they say good morning to you, they provide you the best service that they can, and it's just feels amazing.
Yeah, just a couple of other notes and thoughts. Like I think that this is I mean, you're not going to get the chaotic nightlife, which is what a lot of people do come here for.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to get that right now, but at the same time, you're not going to get the crowds. So I mean, there's a lot of, there are a lot of open spaces here right now, places where you can kind of chill out on your own. You don't have to worry about people being on top of you. Prices for like an e-trike tour, which we did yesterday, they're apparently lower than they normally would be.
Mm-hmm.
And one last thought, like the locals here, I think that you would agree, the economy here is in very bad shape. So come to Boracay, guys. The locals could use your help.
Yeah, so actually we paid $1,500 for I think it was just like not even 4 hours land tour yesterday. Supposedly it's just 300 per hour, but we just gave Kuya a little extra. It's because according to him, if it's usually like a peak season or before like the pandemic, they charge like 500 an hour for an e-trike tour around the island. And I mean, was it really worth it? I would say in terms of But in terms of like how much you're going to like learn about Boracay and about the people from living in this island, like there's so much to learn. Like I mean, after like that tour, I mean I have this like feeling that I'm mad because I feel sorry for like the local tourists, you know, like I was expecting Boracay to be more of like, well, basically like the government supporting, you know, local tourism, supporting small business people that lives here in Boracay. But it turned out that most establishments here in Boracay are owned by foreign nationals, which is very, very, you know, depressing because those people that used to live here before this place became a tourist spot are being kicked out of the island. And you know, there's, I mean, the locals here are getting less and less, and it's just different. I mean, it's different. We're staying in a 5-star resort right now, but seeing those like poor areas and local areas of Boracay makes you just feel sorry for the local people here. And I mean, Boracay has so much to improve on, and I mean, I just wish that the government will give more support to local tourism. I mean, we Filipinos are so big about support local, right? Like, but the fact that we are letting, you know, like foreign national dominate this island and not even like supporting a little for those people who are really in need, it's just breaks my heart. But yeah, I mean, you should try. I mean, the e-trike. It's not about like seeing beautiful views around the island, but it's about like getting to know more the island, not just the best of it. Like, you know, and I mean, you know, just basically getting to know the island, more of it.
Yeah, well said. So we're gonna go ahead now and enjoy our outstanding.
Oh, we haven't talked about D-Mall, honey. Like, what do you think about the D-Mall area?
You know what? I think that I kind of go back to what I said earlier, like that you can tell that there's, you know, a lot of economic hurt going on, and I think that it was probably different before the pandemic, but I think that there's probably
there's a lot of like places that are closed.
Yeah.
And
not only that, but you're gonna get the one bad downside is you're gonna get hassled a lot. Every step you walk.
Like every 5 seconds, like there are people that are gonna approach you. Oh, do you want to do this activity? I don't think, to be honest, like I don't think like the activity is worth it. Like for a 15-minute and you paying like 2,500 for a 15-minute experience, I don't think it is worth it. I mean, it's like I said before this video, like in the beginning of this video, it's up to you, like what kind of, you know, energy you have when you get here, and of course what kind of budget you have when you got here. But I mean, for us, like we really recommend you know, securing a private beach, because I mean it's just better experience, I think.
I agree. Well, with that, I think we're getting ready to run out of time here, so we're gonna go enjoy it. Come to Boracay, guys. Perfect time.
Thank you, everyone. Have a great day.